Hello there and welcome to the Worldwide With You channel. In this video, I am going to be talking about Easter celebrations around the world. I am Muslim, but I love to learn about other cultures and other religions. So this is going to be a very fun and interesting video. So stick around and hope you learn something new. But before I get into the video, on this channel, we talk about, as I said, other cultures and countries. So if you like content like that, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I post videos twice a week. Okay, so let's get into the video. So as many of you are aware, Easter is a religious celebration. It celebrates, the Christianity faith and Jesus Christ and his sacrifice and his resurrection. But the other thing also about Easter is that it also has some celebrations that are more so celebrating spring, spring bringing new life, fertility and things like that. So it's a very interesting holiday because I think it has both of those components. And as you'll see, depending on which country you're looking at, you'll definitely see aspects, either the Christianity aspect or more so the spring aspect, or even combinations of both of them. Okay, so the first tradition for Easter is, of course, the Easter egg. I am in the United States, and I know right now Easter eggs are all over the place. I believe Easter eggs are also very popular in Germany. So these pictures that I'm actually showing are called Easter egg trees in Germany. What they'll do is they'll decorate, trees with very colorful Easter eggs. So as you can see here, these eggs have been beautifully decorated. And for me, this is more so, I think, also, more of the spring aspect of Easter, and then the association with bunnies, which I'll talk about later on. So yeah, that's one country in Germany. But then these eggs that I'm showing are from Poland. In Poland, they also do some egg decoration. They do it very intricately. As you can see, these eggs have been really, really beautifully decorated. So with the egg aspect of Easter, I think, again, it speaks to new life. Obviously, we get eggs from, we get chickens from eggs, so it speaks to new life. But I believe that I also read that there's also some, religious connotation there, where the egg is meant to represent, the resurrection. So that is one tradition. Easter eggs, very popular in the US. I believe that it became popular in the US due to German immigrants bringing that tradition to the United States, but super popular in Germany. These trees are from Germany. So in Germany, they'll decorate trees like this with Easter eggs, and yeah, very, very pretty, very beautiful to look at. Okay, so the next tradition I'm going to talk about is flying kites. And to be honest with you, I think this one is my favorite. So flying kites is a very popular way to celebrate Easter in Bermuda. There's a Bermuda kite flying festival, but then also in my home country of Sierra Leone. So even though I'm Muslim growing up, I know that around Easter time, we would always fly kites. People would go to the beach, have food on the beach and fly kites. The flying of the kites is meant to represent the resurrection of Jesus Christ. So, definitely, I think this for me is actually one of my favorite traditions, the flying of kites. It's a beautiful way to, celebrate the holiday, get outside with family and friends. And I personally really, really love flying kites. I can't say that I'm good at it. It's not, for me, I don't think it's as easy as it seems. That it's something that I always struggled to do as a child, but I digress. So anyway, I was very, very happy to see that it's not also popular in Sierra Leone, but also popular in Bermuda. Okay, so the next tradition is more of the religious processions. Easter is a religious holiday, and what I find is that in countries where the population are mostly Catholics, very religious, they also have processions or different parades, walking around dressed in religious attire, carrying crosses, and different things like that. So the pictures that I'm showing right now are from different parts of the world, from Spain. I believe processions are also done in Latin American countries such as Mexico. People will dress up, to kind of portray biblical times and also biblical scenes, and and really pay homage to the holiday that way. I was actually very surprised to hear that in the Philippines, people, as part of the celebration, there's a part of the Philippines where they will try and recreate the whole nailing of the cross thing and actually do it. I was very surprised to hear that, and I guess not surprised to hear that that practice, people have kind of frowned upon that practice, but yeah, very surprised to hear that. I think it just kind of speaks to the devotion and the significance of the holiday to them. But yeah, just showing some pictures here. So, and I think in places such as Italy, Spain, they will have religious processions such as this, just to kind of mark the holiday and the significance and the reverence of the holiday. Okay, so the next tradition I'm going to talk about is splashing water. To be honest with you, this one I was very surprised about, and I wouldn't have known at all if I hadn't done research for this video. Again, that's one thing I love about this channel. So even though I don't get a ton of views and not a lot of followers, I learned so much from this channel. But anyways, so yeah, in certain countries such as Poland, Hungary, Czech Republic, Slovakia, they will actually do something such as splashing water. So usually the males will splash water on females, and the reason why they do that is to kind of mark fertility. So again, I think this aspect is more talking about spring, new life. So male will splash water on females as a way to mark fertility and life and things like that. So I thought that was very, very interesting. Okay, and last but certainly not least, you have the Easter Bunny, or if you're in Australia, the Easter Bilby. I am in the US, like I said, so Easter and the Easter Bunny and Easter eggs are one and the same. They're synonymous. So that's also another thing that when you think of Easter, you think about the Easter Bunny. And I was very, very surprised to learn that in Australia they do not actually say Easter Bunny. They actually have another type of animal that is very similar to a bunny that instead they celebrate. So in Australia, they will actually say an Easter bilby, and this is the bilby. This is what the animal looks like. As you can see, very, very similar to a bunny. So, similar to the US, they also have Easter chocolates, and, this is the Easter bilby. But yeah, so, not a pretty picture, but this is the animal. As you can see, a lot of similarities to the bunny. Again, the significance of the bunny, I think, around Easter is the fact that it's springtime, new life. Bunnies are known to have lots of children and procreate and have a lot of kids. So Easter is celebrating life. I think that's basically the takeaway from Easter. Easter coincides with spring. It's all about the celebration of life. So, that's why there's images of life. If I was to kind of think about it, you have eggs bringing forth new life. You have bunnies. You have people splashing water on each other to kind of say, okay, yes, fertility and bringing new life. And then obviously you also have the religious parades and things like that. So yeah, again, hope you've learned something watching this video. I know I have learned a lot. I was very, very surprised to see that kites are not only flown in Sierra Leone, but also in Bermuda. I'm not sure if that's something that happens other parts of the world, if flights are also flown in your part of the world where you are to celebrate Easter. Please comment down below. I'd be very, very curious to know that. In my research, I didn't come across that, but for me, I think it makes a ton of sense, and I think it's a very fun way to celebrate Easter and just and have fun. So anyway, guys, thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Again, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I post videos twice a week on Wednesdays and Fridays. If you like this video, also hit the like button and share this video with your family and friends, and yeah, they'll learn something new. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day wherever in the world you are. Bye.